and do it fast. It's time for the Evercast. Are you ready to greet Ed, Rich, Crow, and Pete as they talk Evercade? Good times will never fade. Put away the switchblade, sheath the sword of Vienna. Stop the blaster master, there's no enemy below as we dip into euphoria. Turn on, tune in, and do it fast. It's time for the Evercast.
What's going on, everyone? It's time for the Evercast, your weekly dose of Evercade goodness. I'm one of your hosts, Rich. We got Crow.
Yeah. Was it just me, or was that intro echoed for everybody?
Yeah, was that intro echoed? I had it echoed too.
I like that. I like that rendition of it.
No, it wasn't echoed for me.
Different.
It wasn't echoed for you.
No,
You're the cause of it then.
I think
it played good. It played good for me.
Really echoed for me. It was like, I'm like,
No.
well, did he mix this up again or something? It's
So I kept taking my headphones off to make sure my speakers weren't on.
yeah, it's like you remixed it.
Yeah, it was the remix.
Yeah, right? I don't know. I mean, I don't think I have any other tabs open. I could check. No, I think I'm good. I don't know. Who knows? It's all weird. But
Well, as long as we're not echoing now, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. So we do have like two screens up in our dashboard.
yeah.
That's weird.
So it looks like there's some people watching like all sorts of different ways. So we've got some people in the chat. We got Simon King in here. What's going on? We got Ballistic, channel member. What's going on? We got Genejoke, also channel member. What's up? Ian Hobbies. What's going on? They have like little things next to their names now in the chat. So maybe we can tell who's watching on mobile and who's not.
There's little
Really?
things next to our names.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah,
seeing
Sai, what's going on?
I don't see anything.
Oh, in the chat? Oh, well, maybe it's me because I have like the admin thing.
Hey, look at. Oh, I see. It's going. It's up. I was like on
GTC
the other
in the
screen.
house?
The messages you're popping. They're not.
Oh, I
popping
do
up.
see like a
I-
little a thing beside it. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
does that showcase who's watching on their phones?
Maybe. It's
get-
weird.
Who watches people on their phones?
M3. I watch
Well-
anytime I watch when I'm not on. I always lurk and I watch on my phone because I'm not there. I'm not here in the studio. What's going on? And we got Pete, another Pete. What's going on? Welcome.
Pete and repeat.
Yeah. We got what's going on. What's going on? Column. And there's that empty pixel gaming guy. What's up?
Greatest name ever.
There it is. So yeah, we're hanging in. Doing a whole bunch of just random stuff today, I think.
Which means we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. I've got a different Evercade VS in the slot because I was somewhere else with a whole bunch of Evercade last night.
Okay.
We can talk about that in a little bit.
Hey, I left the show last week on time. What else was discussed after I left with Sean?
No, I left the show on
Any
time.
leaks?
Yeah,
You must have left right after I did.
not too much. No, like sneak peeks or no exclusives or anything else to speak of. We were talking about just like a whole bunch of other random stuff. I think we ended the show about 15 minutes after that anyway.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it wasn't too much, but it was really cool. It was cool to have Sean on, just chilling and talking about some stuff. It was nice to see some folk in the Evercast guest seat. We got to start doing that a little more often. Just like random people, just get them in here, and have some chats.
Yeah, we need to get Ryan back one day.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be cool. I should reach out to him actually. Lloyd R. Jim, what's going on? What's up?
Yo.
Good morning. All right, cool. So as we
Yeah, Gene, I'm with you. He did mention banjo. Wait, there's no other banjo games besides the N64. There's not like some random.
Oh, there's Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie on N64.
But there wasn't one that came out like Conquerors, like on the Spectrum or something.
Oh, was there a
And he
Banjo Game Boy game?
He said something about Conker's Bad Fur Day, right? Something about that, right?
Yeah, but we're getting a Conquerors game that's on this one, but it's not the Conquerors game, right?
Yeah, it's not Bad Fur Day. It's So now I'm
Which
gonna go to
one?
Banjo.
Well, which one was he talking about? Because he said something that to me was wrong, and he said something about it was Conker's debut game, but
Yeah.
Conker's debut game was Diddy Kong Racing.
No, he had a game on PC, like a right. That's the one that's
He
coming.
he had a Game Boy Color game.
There was one. There was a game on Game Boy Advance.
Is it Game Boy Advance? I thought it was Game Boy Color, but I knew there was a handheld game, and I
Wait, what? A
and,
Banjo game?
Banjo Kazooie Grunty's Revenge, 2003
Oh,
on
yeah,
Game Boy
okay.
we're
Advance.
gonna get. That's the one we're gonna get.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
Banjo
fine with me.
Pilot.
I'd rather have that one anyway.
No. What
And
is
then
wrong?
Banjo Pilot for 2005 for the Game Boy Advance was a racing game very similar to Diddy Kong and and the Mario Kart series. Very cool. So yeah, we could wind up seeing.
If,
Oh,
yeah,
the
if we're gonna
Banjo
get
game on the Game Boy Advance looks real cool, actually. I'd
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a-
I'd rather have that than a Nintendo 64 game.
Oh, I know, but the Nintendo 64 game is so awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's like Banjo was modeled after Bilbo. He's a little
You gotta
backpack.
remember,
He's going on an
3D
adventure.
3D platformers are not really my favorite thing.
Okay, well, this one's like faux 3D. It looks really good. I'm watching a video on it now. Yeah, let's get this one.
Yeah.
Why not? I never realized they put one out. Man, a Game Boy Advance is such a underrated console.
Oh, that does look kind of cool.
Looks awesome. I think I might have played that before, actually. Because I just saw the video part where he's sliding down the inside of the tree, and I'm like, yeah, that looks familiar. Could have been Zelda game too. Like, I don't know. I've played so many games.
Here, let me share this little pic here that I found. Yeah,
Grunty's Revenge.
I play a Banjo game that looked like that.
Oh, isometric.
Yeah, a little
Okay.
isometric, 2D, faux 3D kind of thing.
Here, I'll give you a link of a video I'm watching. It's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah. Let's see what we got in here. I gotta mute it though. Mute. And then we'll put that in full screen.
Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing is a pretty good game.
Look at that. Oh yeah, it's right. It was that screenshot from like right in the beginning of the game. It looks like.
Yeah, no, looks super fun.
Yeah.
I'll play that. I want this one and the 2 N64 games. I'll take all three.
Jump ahead a little.
The Banjo collection, I'd buy that for more than $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, okay. They like sped it up. I understand.
Yeah.
That. I was like, wow, this is going real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, the GBA version. Yeah. Earthworm Jim
I'm
is
okay if they don't
breaking
put
point.
Conker's Bad. I'm like, if they don't put Conker's Bad Fur Day on it, I'm okay with that. I just want the Banjo games.
Yeah.
They're so much better. Banjo games are so much better gameplay wise than Conker's.
Spent 6 months playing Banjo and Diddy Kong. Yeah, man. That's good. It's a good time. Yeah, right? I mean, well, we would take, I'd take anything, but yeah, you never know. Could we see this in a rare 2? Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Who knows?
Why not, right?
Yeah. What we do know is we do have some games we could talk about a little later.
Yeah, we got a bunch of
Yeah.
games coming out in the next couple of weeks, right?
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
It's gonna be such a big retro month, like with potentially 5 Evercade collections. Plus, I got the Atari Game Station Go coming in the first weekend of November.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna get really, really like just crazy when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, what's up with the like it looks like did they not have a proper release date and people, like retailers got them and just put them on the shelf?
I don't know. Mine's coming through EB Games. I haven't. Have you seen a lot of videos outside of what's his name? Game X or whatever the Generation Grown Up or something?
Yeah,
Like, I haven't
Gen
seen
X
a lot of
Grown Up.
videos.
Gen X Grown Up, yeah.
Ballistic, if you got yours yet, let me know. But mine is like, I'm Canada, so we get all kinds of different release dates for certain things. But I'm having too much fun with my Xbox LAX and the Retro Classic, which is pretty awesome. They took Antstream and made the Retro Classic version of it.
Yeah.
Activision stuff. It's pretty cool.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I played I played Pitfall 2, and I'm like, oh, the music. Remember when I used to have that kind of stylized?
Oh
Pitfall 2 music?
yeah.
Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, but
So-
the Evercade stuff, it's like I am taking a few days off in November, and I'm hoping it coincides with all my Evercade stuff coming in because I'm just gonna immerse myself in it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Activision collection. I might not put anything else in my Evercade.
Well, if you have the VS, you could always just keep it in one slot.
Yeah. Well, I've
But
got
you play handheld,
I've got a
though, yeah.
VS right here at my desk right here, and then I've got my Duke Nukem, the Atomic collection right there at my TV.
Maybe you should buy more than one.
What, Evercades?
No, Activision collection.
I always order 2 of everything.
Well, you maybe should order 4 then.
Yeah, no. One is,
Double it.
one is kept
That
sealed.
way you could always just have one in every Evercade you have.
One is because I get free shipping from VGP, right? So I just order 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But somehow I ended up with 3 of some collections, and so I've sold them locally. There's starting to be a growing Evercade community in the Vancouver.
yeah.
Almost every retro store has used Evercade stuff.
Well, I can say for sure. I mean, well, it is a little bit of a small, like, insular subset for sure. But not many people around my area that don't already know who I am know too much about Evercade in general. Because
I'd say
I was-
that's 99% of the world.
yeah, well, so I took a little bit of and we'll get to the comments that seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, Ballistic, answer my question. Did you get the Game Station Go, please? Unless you did and I didn't see it.
What says he got his Mod Retro Chromatic the other day. Atari Mod Retro 90s Rewind box is set up for delivery. And then next week is Pac-Man 2600 plus ships. Plyon sending me Pac-Man. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice.
Okay, he got it. All right, cool. Thanks, Ballistic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got it. Cool. Yep. Yeah. Apparently he's got a video already.
Sorry, I interrupted you. You were about to tell your story, but
Oh, yeah. No worries. Yeah, and we'll get to some of the other comments because it seems like there might be some like hidden news or something somewhere in some of those comments maybe. But yeah, so I decided to do a small little experiment. We had a trunk or treat that happened yesterday with my kids. My kids go to a private school, and instead of like actually like having like the families go to a place or whatever, they just set up in the parking lot and everyone just decorates their trunk and all that. All the kids go around and get
that's cool.
their candies and all that kind of stuff. So I decided that I was going to do a little bit of a retro themed trunk, and let me see if I can get. So I got to go to this window here. So I set up my trunk as a retro living room. We got all sorts of fun stuff in there. You got let me see, can I actually do that? Oh yeah, I can. There we go. So we've got some handhelds, we've got some Atari 2600 plus there, an NES, a Genesis, some carts, and of course the candies for all the kids to enjoy and all that kind of stuff. And then of course you got the on the bottom left here, you've got you got a VS with some Evercade games, and then like on that kind of and all that kind of stuff. And as the night wore on, people were able to just come on in and play. And it's really awesome because I was able to find out that you can power a 40-inch television and a VS for just under an hour on a 4-amp Ryobi battery.
Oh, sick. That's awesome.
So this thing right here, right next to Katie, this thing that it was like, it's got the green.
Yeah.
It's an inverter for the battery. So you just plug the TV in and you plug the Evercade right into the 2-amp 2.4 amp 5-volt slot. Powers right up. But as you can see, it's my my Founders Edition VS. And the reason why it's my Founders Edition VS is because it's the one that I had fully updated. Because I have another VS at school that the kids use in some of their classes for like brain breaks and stuff. But we haven't updated it. So it was going to be that white VS, but I wanted to feature the Namco, and obviously the older revisions of the VS firmware don't allow that. So I had to switch out. I'm very glad that I brought my Founders. It was just in case. I was like, I don't know if the firmware is on there, and it wasn't. But yeah, we had a lot of people come to the van and stay at the van. A lot of like all the other people were just going in there grabbing candies. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Somebody did like a Minecraft one. There was lots of like a spooky haul, trunks and all that kind of stuff with the traditional Halloween stuff. But you'd be surprised how many families came in, and then the moms and the dads were like, what is that? What is that glowing thing?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, it's just like, it's a console. You can get it, and then you have all these cartridges and you put it in there. And like every single person that was coming up to the van, one, loved the idea of it, and then two, had no idea what it was. So I mean, I guess that might mean that there's interest somewhere in like the broader space, for like families and like that kind of stuff. And they all loved the idea that they're like, oh wait, so we can get carts and like like put them in and like like change out the game sets and like that kind of stuff.
Right.
They and then some of them were like, oh yeah, I've got those like flashback things, but I always wanted to put more games in it. I was like, well, you don't need one of those if you have this. Just grab some. So anyway, it's fun. It was really cool. And they had a blast. They had a blast all night. So it was fun.
No, dude, that is awesome. Like that you did that. I mean, it's funny because, like you say, we keep thinking like Evercade is are like just retro games in general. They're getting more popular, but it's still like majority of people have no clue what's happening within the retro community, right? Like,
yeah,
it is crazy. It's still just unbelievable that you run into people and somebody asks me, oh, what's your favorite game? And I'm like, oh, I play mostly, I'd say 50-50 modern and retro. And he goes, yeah, what kind of retro games you play? And I'm like, oh yeah, playing like Atari, NES and all that. Oh, do you play it on like original stuff? I said, like, not really. I said, there's all these new ways to play it that are pretty awesome, and they don't have a clue, man. Like,
yeah, and it's surprising. Yeah, it's really surprising.
Yeah.
I wound up actually meeting somebody,
though, right?
Yeah, wound up meeting somebody last night that I knew for a while, and they had no idea that I had like that did anything with retro or whatever. Talked to him, and he wound up finding out that he had 2-3 years ago sold his entire retro collection because it was just he needed space or whatever, but he still loved the games. And then when he found out, he was like, oh wait, I can get some of these back and I can put them in a drawer.
Yeah.
And keep them that way. Cause he had a Neo Geo, he had a Turbo Duo, he had some old like a Atari 400, and he had some of the older 2600 in television, Super Nintendo, Genesis, and then he actually was collecting some of the games that are in like the Picosphere and the Jowco and like that kind of stuff. And he's like, wow, I could just do this and I don't have to worry about it. I'm like, yeah, man. You could even have it in your pocket if you wanted.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the flexibility of the system, right? Like,
yeah.
That's so awesome. They should send you free stuff. For all this cool stuff that you're doing.
That's cool, man. Like, I mean, I've got so much. I just,
Well,
I've got-
yeah, looking at your trunk, nobody tried to walk away with any of it, because sometimes with kids, right, they just do it like they're playing something and they just leave, right?
Yeah. Well, there was a couple kids that came up, and they were
Can
like,
we have this as our treat?
yeah, they looked like really wide-eyed, and they would grab like, somebody grabbed the copy of Sonic Spinball that was there. It's like, I can have this, and I'm like, no, it's just there for a show.
Yeah, this is decoration, kid.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Anything in the bin, the bins you could have, and then obviously
Yeah.
all the candy and stuff. But
That's so cool, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's so cool that you do that, Rich. Like, I wish I yeah. It's because you work in the educational system too, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
awesome,
it was fun. It's fun. And then like, like I said, the VS that's actually sitting right here, because the other one's in the van. We got back late, and I was like, you know what, I'm not unpacking all this. But I had the OG white VS. It was sitting right in my console in the car. So I was like, all right, let me bring that in because I wanted to update it anyway. And then I'm going to bring it back, and then the kids can play it. It'll be updated, and I have an extra copy of Namco 1, because I brought that back on a retro restoration, and so then I'm just going to put it in the room for the kids to play. Because like that seemed to be a real big hit. Like as soon as they saw Pac-Man, Dig Dug, ZVS, it was like that was what was getting played all night. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. It's just interesting to see. I had Atari 1 in there too. A couple kids were playing Asteroids, so that was fun. That was pretty cool stuff. But yeah, it was awesome. It was a good time. And now that I know it can work, tailgates are about to go really awesome now. Because anytime we go to a game or whatever, I'll just throw the TV in the back with a battery and an Evercade, and he'd be like, "Why not?" During halftime or whatever, just kick off with some games. So, hey, what's up, Immortal? Yeah, I don't know exactly like how this is working or what.
So
you're
it's
doing like
literally
vertical streams and stuff. I don't know.
Two
Man.
streams, so it's like a restreaming itself.
Yeah, but it's like I didn't like. I don't know. It's weird. It's not like I can stop this vertical stream. I think it just does it.
No, you probably can. There's probably an option somewhere. There's got to be. I can't see them forcing you to do this.
Oh, see, yeah, view on vertical, view on YouTube. You are live. I don't know. It's weird, but it's got to be a setting in there. I had to exactly. Streams. How do I secure the TV? Well, I mean the trunk or treat is stationary, so that I don't have to worry about it moving the TV, like with the car moving. So the thing you see in the back, the thing that was draped, is draped right over. I actually brought my photography stand for the backgrounds, like when I take photos for staff members when we're making IDs. It's right behind the back seats of my van. So I have the rear seats were folded down, and then the middle seats were right behind that thing. So I just literally have it leaned up against the back seats, and that was it. So yeah, the other Evercast is Tate.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's Tate. It's Tate mode.
We're streaming two different streams.
Yeah, it looks like
yes.
Not on mine. My computer just shows the horizontal screen.
I think it's because you're on computer, but if I went to mobile,
no, I'm on computer.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, you
wait.
can see
are you talking about on StreamYard? Is that what you're looking on, or are you looking somewhere else, Pete?
Well, I've
got my webpage up.
Yeah, you would only see one stream.
Yeah, so who's seeing two streams?
I am, because I'm looking at this in StreamYard.
Oh yeah, me too. Yes, but like I thought somebody was showing. I thought somebody in the chat was seeing what we're seeing.
Oh no, Immortal is some people must be on mobile, and then I think if you watch on mobile, maybe it's Tate mode.
I wonder if it forces you. I wonder if you take your mobile screen, if you rotate your screen. I wonder if it switches streams.
Oh, it
Yeah,
says go
like-
to the Evercade Effect channel. There are 2 streams. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
Well, now I'm curious. Now I got to look at my phone.
Evercade Effect. Let's see. Hopefully it's. Oh yeah, there are. There are 2 streams. 4 people are watching in mobile, and 20 people are watching in not mobile.
You know, it's funny. I went on YouTube on my phone, and it's just showing me in horizontal. It's not showing Tate mode.
Yeah, we gotta. I mean, that's kind of fun though. Like, we'll know.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk. We'll have to ask Ed how well the Tate mode does, and then we can keep doing. we can keep doing it.
Yeah, there's 2 streams going, so I have my choice to go in
Yeah,
Tate mode.
and the one has a little mobile icon.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Yeah, the little mobile icon.
Well, that's funny is that like I went to my subscriptions page, and what's funny is the 2 streams aren't next to each other. They're like separated by like I don't know how many videos for some reason.
Yeah, it's StreamYard. So we use StreamYard to do all of our stuff. Getting a little inside baseball, I guess, with the cast. But they just implemented this thing, and I logged in and I just started the stream. I was like, whatever, it's cool. But on our screen, we have like a vertical version of the podcast and a horizontal version of the podcast, and I can hide the other one, so I don't have to, I don't have to see it or whatever. But
you know what's stupid though? I went to the Tate version,
uh-huh.
and it's set up like a YouTube short. So it told me, oh, if you get tired of watching this, just swipe up and it'll go to another stream. so you can just keep swiping up and swapping streams.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Did Ed get banned from his own channel? No, Gene. He's sucked into the color guard world. He's got to do his dad transportation duties and get all of his kiddos to all the different things there. So
That's
what's
kind of
funny
funny.
is the only time he's been in the last month was the one where I wasn't here.
yeah, right.
I was on, but I wasn't here.
Are you suggesting, Crow, that you and Ed are actually the same person?
Well, that's still impossible because he still saw me. Yeah, I just wasn't here at home.
That's true.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, that's good. That's good. So, speaking of Crow and traveling and all that kind of stuff, when you got back from your journey, did you find anything really cool out of the Pinball Expo you want to talk about, or?
Well, yeah, the thing behind me actually I bought. It was a kit. It's a DMD, and I've been kind of messing around with that. I bought tons of stuff, and a lot of it was for the Godzilla pinball machine. I'll eventually get to a video for that, but
yeah,
I ordered a bunch of stuff too that I have yet to get while I was there. I got all these Lego people. Like my wife actually just kept buying these.
Oh wow!
And then I was like, oh, I got to get some of these. Like how do I not get Ash Williams?
That's awesome.
Why didn't you just 3D print it?
I like the ET. That's great.
Well, they're not that expensive, and I actually 3D printed this display for them.
No, that's really cool. That's a really good display thing, man.
That is really cool.
I like the Tron Darth Vader and Tron R2D2.
Yeah.
Are they all Lego?
Yeah, they're all Lego. They're all little Lego people. There's Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. That's just out in theaters, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that, Immortal. That's pretty cool.
So yeah, I've been messing around with the DMD because I've been looking through gifts to put on there.
Yeah.
I bought a couple books. One of them I have yet to open. Something with Pinball Magazine.
That's cool.
A book of all their images. And,
Yeah.
Pinball pinups.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's good. That's good stuff.
And then the guy that was the author there, he autographed the book. Let's see, where did he? Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's right. I had my translite on my Godzilla signed by the guy who did the art, Zombie Yeti.
Oh, very
So his
cool.
signature's on there. I was looking for the designer because they had an autograph session. I was like, "Hey, where's Keith Elwin?" Oh, he doesn't show up to these. I knew he was there. Like he just didn't show up to the autograph session. And
That's awesome.
he tells me if you find me on the floor, if you I let me know and I'll tackle him down and then you could get it signed. And I was like, well, I'm not walking around the hall with my translite.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's probably a lot more that I got that I'm not thinking of.
Yeah.
Because I was buying stuff every day.
Nice. Well, and you did get something that was Evercade related in the mail though too, right? Yeah.
This.
There's
So
that
it's the
But
one
here's the
guy
thing.
that bought it.
there's the yes,
Yeah,
the thing that had the
one
longest
person-
name.
I got this in the mail yesterday. Here's the problem. Okay, I only put up one video from the Pinball Expo. It was a short. And the only reason I knew I had to put that up there is because it was Godzilla playing Godzilla.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there's that short. But here's the problem is like I have yet to put up my actual video for the expo because I'm still looking through all the footage because it turns out I took over 8 hours of footage while I was there.
Oh, wow.
So I'm
Pretty
still
wild.
sorting through that. I got a problem though too, is because I still intend on making a separate video for the 2 Elvira tables, even though I did put up one for that. But then Zacharia Pinball last Thursday came out of early access and they put on 5 new tables.
Oh,
And I still
wow.
haven't even looked at them yet. So I'm running way behind, and there was so much time this week where I didn't have time to actually look at the footage I was taking. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to organize it all, and it's just I wanted to finish it before tomorrow, and I don't even know if that's probably going to happen.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't think anyone. I don't know where I would get shipping notifications. I guess it would be VGP that I would get shipping notifications from. But yeah, I don't think I've got any notifications about shipping yet.
Well, the funny thing was I got this, and I got the box from Songbird, and I completely forgot about this. And my first reaction was like, "Oh no, more Evercade carts."
But
That's good, right?
yeah. Oh wait. Oh, do I need to do that? Oh, I think I do. So Taito Arcade 1 and 2, Neo Geo 1. Oh, okay, no, they'll fit in there. All right. So Neo Geo 2 and 3 will fit before I have to order more of these shelf things to have another to start the
Yeah.
the whole thing again. I think I'll make it to the end of the year and all of the things will fit.
Ballistic Coffee Boy, I'm like more than twice than the amount of carts behind than you are.
Yeah. And I think you
To give you
you lapped me because I was going and doing the richest picks videos and then
I'm caught
I
up.
fell off a cliff.
well, I'm
I'm
playing. I started to play A Legacy of Kain, but I started to play that like last Monday, and I haven't been able to get back to it.
Oh wow. Yeah, Kane's I mean it's not too bad then.
I played the first one on PlayStation, so like I don't need to play it again. You know what I mean?
Here's the
I
funny
played
thing
it.
about that Legacy of Kain. I never played it, but I remember watching an entire playthrough of somebody else on YouTube. I think I can't remember who it was, but I watched an entire playthrough of the game. But it was so long ago, I don't really remember.
That's so cool.
Yeah. But you're in the 40s now though on the Maroons. Legacy of Kane 41.
Yes.
That's not bad. It's not too
Yeah.
bad. We almost
Wow.
50 at the end of the year though.
It's
Well, here's
still
the thing is, I'm so far behind. I'm not really planning on making a video for them.
Yeah.
That'll just take more
Your
time.
videos are good.
Right?
Yeah, I know. But people like I even mentioned in my last video at the end that I probably won't do a video until I get caught up
Yeah.
because
You
the
do
video,
you, man.
making the videos slow me down.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just
But
do you, man. Just do you. Like
Yeah, man.
I like it's funny though, this is the first time in a long while, at least a couple years, where I'm genuinely excited about carts coming because of the Activision collection.
Yeah.
Like I am genuinely, I can't wait to get it. I'm like before it was like,
Yes.
the Duke Nukem one was good. Like I was really like wanting the Duke Nukem Game Boy games.
Yeah.
But like this one, like, yeah, man, I just want to be able to play my Activision games and know there's another collection coming. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait. And I was actually like mentioning to people because people saw that I had a copy of Pitfall and then a copy of Enduro out there last night.
Well, Enduro was the first racing game outside of Night Driver, and the old black and white Atari one that used to have a wheel in the arcade. Enduro is the first ever racing game that I played. Like I can remember playing so much that's why I'm a racing fan of video games.
Oh, that game is so good.
Like I love Need for Speed and Burnout, and I still always now I get every one of those games usually when they're on sale. I always get it. Like I always play Forza. I always play. Like I don't play them intensely, but I always put 3 or 4 hours in every game. And like even though I'm getting rid of Game Pass, Game Passes. Well, I'm not technically getting rid of Game Pass. I put it on Christmas and birthday lists for people to buy me the 3-month subscription. So I had 2 3-month subscriptions for it. So that runs out in December. So I gotta put some hints for my wife to get me that for Christmas. But you get all those games for free because with Game Pass Ultimate you get EA Play, which you get all the Need for Speed games with, which is awesome. But I love it. That was Enduro. Enduro started it all. Not pole position. Enduro, first game, I think. Someone will correct me. First racing game ever at a transitional night to day and seasonal game.
I think you're right about that.
Was Enduro.
I wonder what year it came out because I know.
Oh my gosh, I want to say 80s, 81 maybe.
I'm gonna look it up because you might be right, but I'm not sure when Le Mans on C64 came out.
Yeah, I think this one is the first one. I think.
February 1, 1983.
83. So yeah, same time as Return Jedi.
Okay, so 83, and then let's see, Le Mans.
But it had like seasonal shifts, night to day. I mean, when you're and just the sound of that.
Oh no, Le Mans predates it. And
but Le Mans had night to day or just weather.
Weather and night to day.
Okay, so this was the first. This is what I'm saying. First home console, though. I did say home console.
Yeah, it is a console. Yeah. So console, yes.
Yeah, but isn't it fantastic? Like I don't know if you ever played it, Crow Man, but like that game is so.
Oh, I played it. Yeah.
It's so hard, but so easy once you get in the zone. Like I used to go so far, like without crashing, like so far, and then you get out of the zone. It's like can't make it 10 feet in that game.
Yeah.
The only thing was, I kind of wish that was a paddle game, though.
Yeah. Oh man.
That would be cool as a paddle game.
I don't remember if the paddle on the Gemini worked for it. Oh my god.
It wouldn't work. No, it wasn't programmed to work with the paddle.
Yeah, it was joystick only. But it was so fantastic, dude. Like Enduro. Do we get Enduro on this Activision collection?
Yes.
Right? Yes.
That's right. Yep.
I don't. You know the game I'll play least on this collection?
What?
Think about it.
Is it? Are you gonna say Pitfall?
Yeah, because I beat it back in the day. I got all the treasures within the 20-minute mark. And I can remember beating it. And I had a map. I drew the map on pieces of paper on pencil. So, but I played it so much, I don't want to play it anymore. If they had Pitfall 2 on it, I've never finished Pitfall 2 because I kind of wasn't playing a lot of games when that one came out. Like I was more on NES and stuff like that, mostly. But yeah, I haven't played Pitfall. I haven't finished Pitfall 2.
Huh. So
Pitfall, I'll probably play that the least because I'll be doing all the other games I didn't own back in the day. I own Pitfall.
Right.
I didn't own Enduro. It was people in the village owned all those games. So like those are the games I'm super excited to play. Like Pitfall, of course, but you know, I don't think I'll finish it again because I don't know. I don't think I can. I don't remember where all the treasures are in and which is the right path to go through in your 20-minute range.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't remember.
Does the game end when you get all the treasures, or does it loop?
Oh, I can't remember. Yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I think I had the original one.
I got the last treasure. I think I remember. Geez, so long ago, dude. This was like 40 years ago. I think I had I want to say maybe 45 seconds to a minute left when I got the last treasure.
I think the game ends. I'm not entirely sure.
I think
I
you
haven't seen
get
it
like the
myself.
David Crane, like something. I don't know if it had a credit or not. I don't remember. I honestly don't.
Yeah.
But I know I had it. And I had that map on about 8-10 sheets of paper.
Mm-hmm.
I had that right through when I went to high school. I had to leave the village for grade 11 to finish high school to
Yeah.
a different city and live with a French family. But I can remember when I came back, that was when most of my games were given away by my mom because she said, "Oh, he doesn't need video games anymore."
Oh
Right.
no.
My papers left too.
Ah. That's
Because
wild.
I would always that would have been awesome to frame, right, in your game room.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all drew maps, right, when we played
Yeah.
games back in the
Oh,
day.
absolutely.
When I played Zelda the first time, I had a map. I had like little blocks.
Yep.
I used to love drawing. I used to be a
Yep.
good artist. I used to love drawing stuff.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me for writing things down in a video game must have been, it was later, but it was Final Fantasy X. I drew out like a championship grid for the Blitzball,
Nice.
to map out all the teams that I was going to play, and I mapped out all the different scenarios for like playoffs and stuff. I don't know why I did it. I was so into Blitzball, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I had it. It was a big. It got a big poster board, and I had it up on the wall. It was great.
Yeah, it's like even when I can remember first when I started playing MMOs like Lord of the Rings Online, I'd have a notepad beside me, writing down certain bosses, attack pattern, and like when in the fight, I'd write down, okay, 3-minute warning, you'll get this. Because there was nothing on the ground. It was just like you had to listen to an audio cue, or sometimes it wasn't an audio cue. So I'd have a notepad, everything written down, all my stuff like that. And I carried that thing right through, like that philosophy through until I don't do it anymore. But actually, that's not true. I do that. I write if a game needs passcodes or something like that, or you got to remember a treasure or a puzzle in a game. I remember Uncharted. I had my notepad writing down combinations I thought, or going into my notebook instead of pausing the game and looking in Drake's notebook, I'd have it written down on a separate piece of paper.
Yeah. So,
so back to a long story short, Enduro's a freaking awesome game for its time.
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to play it again on and see if it feels any different, right? Yeah, because a lot of those games are by feel. So,
I played it off and on for almost every year. I play Enduro, or I'll play some of it because I have the Activision collections on my PlayStation 2. I have it on my PSP, so I just get a nostalgia rip. But both of those are a little like my PS2, even though now it's modded, it still takes it's not instant that you can just put it in and play. You got to go load it. Right. You got to get into your flow. Same as PSP. I mean, God darn it, the PSP. I love it to death, but boy, the loading on that is horrendous.
Yeah, for sure.
I love my PSP, but if anybody ever kickstarted a PSP, device that you could plug into your TV and it didn't have a screen, you just put your UMD in, and it had a control port.
Oh, I see.
That would be the greatest device ever.
Like the PlayStation TV version, but just for PSP.
For PSP, because that library is massive.
I know there's kits you could do a consoleized GBA, so I wonder if somebody's working on that for PSP.
Oh yeah, you can do it. There's
cool.
emulation for it, but PSP was the tricky little emulation on that one. And I have quite a few UMDs, so I just want to be able to play my library. Which is
for sure. So
I think Crypto had a question about.
Was it this one here?
Yeah. I agree. I think they probably just don't have enough people to continually market and talk about stuff, and because it feels like only when Cart releases that they send stuff out to the big boys on YouTube to do videos. There could be a lot of stuff they do in between. Yeah, but they do Twitter and stuff. They do post a lot on social.
Yeah, well, and I think this year might be a different year for those in the U.S. market. They keep saying, Sean was talking about it a couple times during last week's interview, that he's going to get on a plane, he's going to come over to the U.S., he's going to go to some shows, and at least get presence out that way. So that could help them. But crypto saying, hey, you got to get some more stuff in some big box places. I mean, obviously that's a great goal to have, is to have presence in a big box, but you've got to also have some pretty big marketing money. Those big box stores, even though they might be, hurting as far as some of the different sectors that they have inside those stores, that doesn't mean that, when you go to engage with corporate office, they don't want the cash for space in their stores, because it's absolutely how that works. Some people, you got to pay some pretty massive amounts of money as far as marketing stuff goes, just to even get like a side cap, not even shelf space, but like one of those cardboard boxes you put on the end of an aisle. You got to pay buco dollars just to put it out there. So coming from that world, I mean, it used to work for just about every one of the majors in the industry, and that they all work the same way. Like you only get the space if you pay for it, and those companies they charge a premium for that kind of highlighted space. So, but who knows? Maybe they hit it. They hit it big on a couple carts or another piece of hardware or something like that, and then they have the marketing money to really push into the North America.
We can step back and say they're doing a great job so far.
Yeah,
they're in the retro space. They're almost 6 years old.
Yeah,
and they haven't disappeared.
Well, I mean, and they seem to be growing. Like that statement that he made yesterday, as far as growth goes, with he was like saying very, very close to or at 1.5 million cartridges. Didn't they make that announcement about the 1 million carts just about a year and a half ago?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Because it seemed late that they made the million cart announcement. It coincided with the entry of the guy from Crystal Dynamics, right before the Tomb Raider collections came out. That they made that announcement. That's cart 40, right? So that wasn't too long ago, I think, that they made that announcement. Now they're at 1.5 million already, like 500,000 more in under a year.
You take 1.5 million cart, times it by a retail price of, say, $20 on average.
Yeah.
Right. So that's $30 million.
Yeah.
Right. And then you say they're probably making, let's say they net total 10% of that.
Yeah.
That's profit. That's $3 million.
I mean, that's not
cart sales.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it makes
like a very conservative number, 10%.
Yeah.
That's $3 million on cart sales, let alone hardware, which we all think hardware is where they make their money.
Yeah. So
that's pretty decent, man. Like, that's for a small company. I mean, like, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Single best gaming convention that Blaze needs to attend in the US. I mean, PRG is probably it.
That's got to be PRG. It's the biggest, it's the best, most respected, most, like, it's completely. And then I'd say it's probably the one in Philadelphia. It's probably
too many games.
Never been there. Too many games. But I think there's so many good ones in the US right now. I honestly think, though, PRGE is just, I was there last year, and I've been there in 10 years probably 7 times.
Yeah.
And every year it's bigger, better, and awesome. Like, they're just arcade.
Get over there.
Their arcade and computer floor is bigger than most other people's convention space for vendors.
That's crazy, man. That's
like
awesome.
I went down with my family, my cousin's family, and we thought they would be bored. We spent every waking moment at the convention playing games and doing stuff on the different consoles and computers and arcades. Like, they kicked us out one night. Like, we were just on arcades. It was 10 o'clock. And it was amazing. Like, PRG is amazing. Like, I'd go to PRG, but because of like, as Canadians, we have zero. We don't spend in the US. So, like, that's just, until that changes, it's till the respect gets back, it's not happening. So for me.
But I think the thing with Ballistic mentioned in CES, I think the only thing that would be a thing for that would be if they had a piece of hardware.
Yeah, CES is all about hardware, right?
Yeah, if they had a new piece of hardware that they were revealing and they revealed it at CES, that's a big deal.
Yeah. But it has to be mainstream enough to just afford that booth space.
Exactly. That's right. That's
That's
100%.
like when I was at Gamescom 2 years ago,
Yeah.
2 summers ago, Atari had a big had a booth there, but it wasn't on the main floor. It was in the vendor to vendor, the B2B area, the business to business.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at Atari's booth, but
Yeah.
it was more of them selling to like trying to get publisher deals or manufacturing deals. But it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but I think the one they need to go to, and if they went there, I might swallow my pride to go down. Go down with the Intellivision Revolution guys here in the city because they go down every year. Like I'd go down for that. If Evercade was there with a boost, I would definitely.
To go to PGRE?
Yeah, I would swallow my pride to go down there.
Well, I mean,
or if Trump gives us a trade deal,
that'll be the year. That'll be the year.
Yeah,
You know?
if Trump gives us a trade deal, I'll go right away. All's forgiven. All's forgiven.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a thing. I mean, it's like I don't know. I mean, who knows what's going on in anyone's head? But you know, you got to figure something out. Come on, guys.
Hamster on a wheel in one of them.
Yeah, right. So, but yeah, I mean, I think what that'd be awesome though. We got to get everybody together in one of these conventions.
Well, we all if Evercade goes to PRG, we should just all plan that if we could afford it, just to go there and
absolutely
hang out.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna try real hard to get at least Sean over to Too Many Games too, because I mean I go there every year anyway. So, I mean that'd be awesome too. But if it happens at PGRE, then we got to get over there. All of us got to get over there. We got to do a panel or something. That'd be awesome.
Stuff is getting announced at PRGE like every year. There's new like Atari did the Intellivision
the Sprint. Yeah, the
right?
Sprint announcement happened there.
Like,
I wouldn't be.
Atari's booth is huge at PRGE. That's like they've got a big retail like a shop where they sell stuff. Like I was lucky. I was there on the first day, and there was like we got there on Friday, and nobody was really there yet. Like it was open for everyone, so we were in there and. Kids were all playing stuff, and I went to the Atari booth, and there was no one there yet. And I went over there, and I grabbed the T-shirt, like and it sold out like within an hour. The red Atari shirt, and then their booth around it at all of their games. That there were like new 7800 games and new stuff like that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. And wearing a T-shirt saying,
"Yeah." Ed did a video saying he was right. Anybody watch that video? What was he right about?
He said I was right, and I was like, probably not, and I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, what was the video about?
The last thing he said he was right about was the fact that that Blaze is looking at expanding the market in the United States and the North American territories, and it's just I'm like,
that's pretty obvious, dude.
I mean, it's not like it's not like that wasn't being called, but yeah,
we said that for years.
That was the plan.
Yeah, he kept saying they should do this, and then what they just say they're gonna do it. Oh, I was right. Yeah. It wasn't really a prediction. You were just saying what they should do.
Yeah, and we all agreed. It was like, yes, absolutely.
It doesn't take a genius to think the biggest gaming market in the world Evercade needs to be there. And it's the biggest retro market. That in Japan, I would think, is probably the two biggest, and then Europe. Obviously,
yeah.
It's big three. Well, they're already in Europe and pretty popular. Japan, we know they can't go to because of Japan.
Yeah,
but the US, they're growing. It's like it just makes sense, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
so
it's like, but it was. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, no, it was a good video.
No, it's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, he made some pretty good points about like
Ed needs content, right? So
yeah, he plucked some good news out of the episode. So that was pretty good stuff. And yeah, I mean, I agree with Ballistic. They're saying that Blaze listens. They do. I mean, but sometimes it's hard to turn the ship. You know what I mean? If they've got something going on, and then something happens where they need to make an adjustment. Even a small company can, it affords them to be nimble, because they can do it faster than a bigger company for sure. But sometimes even that, just takes a little bit to get something changed, especially if they have plans or deals locked in or whatever that we don't know.
So if they went to PRG, would you guys go?
Absolutely, 100%.
Crow, why not?
Crow's like, no.
You don't have a passport?
Well, why would I need a passport?
I'm just joking.
No, but you need a real ID though.
I have that.
Why
But,
would you go? You just said you don't like traveling, eh?
I don't have mine yet.
it's too far away, and it's not a
It's
pinball
too
expo.
far away.
Yeah, but there's tons of pinball there, though, dude. Like tons.
I got tons of pinball here.
Yeah, but
He's
not
gotta
even,
go down the street.
not even at an opportunity to meet us and chat with us.
Well, you could come to me.
Chicago is dangerous and cold.
It's not. I've been in Chicago twice.
I know, me too. My nephew just lives south of Chicago.
Yeah, we took
Okay,
the second
Rachel,
time I was.
you and
Here's
I.
a funny thing. I Midwest Gaming Classic is in Milwaukee, and I haven't been there in years. And I like the 1 year I bought tickets because they moved it to downtown Milwaukee. And the 1 year I bought tickets, that's when COVID hit, and then they didn't have it. So
Yeah.
I still have tickets that I can use, and I still haven't gone.
You know, Papa Pete. Him and I were talking
Yes.
about Portland Retro Expo for years.
Yeah.
And the 1 year he goes, I couldn't go because I was working.
Oh no.
And I see videos, every PRG video I was watching from different YouTubers. Here's Pete just sitting down, and I'm like,
The funniest one.
Me and Pete would have been drinking the entire time if we were there, to be honest with you.
There's another one right by me called the Video Game Summit, and it's really small, but I was going there every year. And last year they kind of combined it with the Pinball Expo. So I figured that they were going to do that again this year, and I hadn't heard anything about it. And here's completely coincidental. We were going to this new Jack in the Box that opened, but it was way too crowded there. We decided not to go there. We drove past it, and I drove around, like all the way around, and I drove by this convention. It said Video Game Summit on the billboard. It's like, Video Game Summit? What are they talking about? Had to look it up. It happened 2 weeks previous, and I didn't even know.
Oh no.
That's wild. That's wild.
Crypto Coffee says the new hardware Evercade is coming. Yeah, it's going to be a bigger EXP. I guarantee you. I don't know anything, but it has to happen. It
seems like that's where a whole bunch of people are going. All the rumors and speculations for everything, including the ROG Ally, which just came out. It's not a rumor.
Which no. The Xbox Ally X.
Xbox Ally X. Okay.
And it's freaking amazing.
Okay. Is it? All right. Just to put it out there, is it worth?
I sold my OLED to get it because now I'm so happy. I was nervous, but I'm so happy with that decision.
Is it worth the tag? Is it worth the price?
For me, it is. For
All
most
right.
people, no.
Got it.
But I played a lot of games, if I do play games, a New World is one of my favorite games. I love New World.
Mm-hmm.
It runs like ass on my OLED. It doesn't quite run like ass on my Ally X. I've got it running at a steady 55 frames per second. I could barely get 15 to 20 on my OLED.
Wow.
But in 1080p and having it connected to my TV,
yeah,
it's awesome looking. It's like literally awesome looking. But I like all the other games. Like I just love it. I think you got to get over the Windows thing. Microsoft has done a really good job with the full experience, but sometimes you get pulled out of it because it needs a driver update or it needs something. But they're keeping updated. But I love it. It's really been amazing to play. So I love it. I love it just as much as I originally loved my OLED or my Steam Deck.
Nice.
But yeah, I think Evercade they need to. I mean, the Game Station Go is their prototype, in my opinion. I haven't played it yet, though, but everything I've seen, everybody loves it.
Is that like a
I don't know
10-inch
if
screen or
Ballistic
something
loves
like
it or
that?
not, but I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I didn't realize it was that big.
I don't know if they need all the little control options. Like I think they can get away without having a number pad. I think they could. I don't know if they need everything that's on the Game Station Go. I just need to play it first before I make that determination.
Got it.
Oh my God, Ian, the grip, it's heavier, but the grip makes it feel like you can game for hours. It's like an Xbox controller with a screen. It's like the PlayStation Portal. It's amazing, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
Literally amazing. It is the most comfortable handheld I've ever had.
Wow. Yeah, that's I mean, like I said,
all effect sticks and buttons, and I'm running on turbo all the time because I want a good looking I want the good looking games running really good.
Yeah.
And I was playing New World for over 2 hours, and my battery didn't die.
That's wild. Yeah, they're getting better at making those things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and the rumor has it that Sony's going to lean that way in the next gen anyway. So
yeah, and this thing, the Intel Sprint, I know I went off on it last week. That should not be 100. That should be, for what they're giving us, that should be $79 to $99 US. It's crazy the price they put on that.
yeah. I mean, maybe they're going to find out. Like we don't know numbers about how many people pre-ordered, but
they're going to take a loss on that, man. Intellivision's not the brand name that Atari is.
Yeah.
It's just not. I don't know, Crow. Do you agree or disagree?
No, I totally agree with that.
Yeah, it's like we care. A few of us care.
Yeah,
I don't even care about this. I don't even care about this.
Yeah,
I honestly don't.
I mean, I went in because I just want to see what they did. You know what I mean? Like, and as much as I like my Ultimate Flashback, I want something that's a little more stable. And if this is gonna check that box for me, then that'll be kind of cool.
If somebody wants to buy my Flashback for $150, I might entertain getting this, which is the wireless Bluetooth.
Right? Yeah. Well, I want to see. I'm a little worried about that though, because
I don't know. I just think
it's wireless controllers. If you don't have the right chips in them, like then now you're introducing in lag and all that. Yeah.
It's a cash grab, man. That's all it is. I honestly think that's all it is. But
so, yeah, it could be cool though.
It'll be interesting. But I honestly think Evercade's going to put out that one. I don't know if they're going to do. They might do an alpha next year. Yeah. But that's a big investment for them to make a new alpha, right? Those are expensive to manufacture, right?
Yeah.
Well, not a new design though, right? They're just
no. I think to ship it.
The Taito one was a different design than the first two.
Oh, was it really? What did they change?
Yeah, it was shaped different. It had a smaller marquee. It was
really?
The unit wasn't. Yeah, it was different.
Huh.
Can we get an image of that? I don't have it. I only have one alpha. Yeah. And it's sitting over on the floor because I can't find a place for it right now.
That's the first thing I noticed when they showed it. It looked different.
See, I have zero interest in alpha. I originally was big proponent of it, but I think it was the idea of it. And now that I have it, I don't really play it. So I think, my bad.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, let me share this real quick. So, you can see that the bezels, the
marquee is
is different. That's interesting.
Huh? I didn't notice that. Crow notices all that stuff.
Is it because if these three were available at the same time at first, I would have gone with the Taito one, to be honest.
Oh, me too. I would have got Taito. I would have probably got the marquee for Mega Man just to have the Strider one, but
you wouldn't have been able to. They wouldn't be compatible though.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't fit. Oh, why would they do that? Not make them compatible?
Yeah, that seems weird, right?
Why did you not notice this? Well, I
noticed this.
It's because I don't care.
Well, but is it because they got feedback that they're like, hey, that's not how a marquee is supposed to look?
Well, I could tell you why. The big giant marquee on the Capcom ones, that's how those arcade machines were. Oh. They had those big giant marquees. The Taito ones had smaller, normal size marquees.
Oh, so that's why they're making them more accurate to what their original.
Yeah, I mean that part is. And if you notice, like the sides of them, the Capcom ones, they go straight down. And then where the screen is, and then the Taito one, the wood on the side kind of curves.
Let me see if I can get. So I can see it's a straight angle here on the Mega Man one. Yeah. And then let's see if we can find a picture of the Taito.
You could even tell in this straight on. You could.
I gotta get ready to go, guys.
Oh yeah. So that's pretty wild, huh? So I guess we can all get out of here. We got anything before we roll out? Anything you want to plug?
I already talked about everything I got going on.
I've got tons of Xbox LAX videos up on the channel. I'm having an absolute blast. And the good news, since I've got the 3-month subscription to Game Pass Ultimate, I don't have to pay for any of these games that I'm playing. Like it's
Oh.
just my subscription, which is really good.
Right.
But I'm really finding games I really want to play, like Eternal Strands. Like I'm actually going to try to play that because it feels like it's a good game. But yeah, tons of that content up there, having a blast. I love the fact that I got the Xbox experience, but I can play all my Steam games and GOG games on it too. Like, so it's the perfect marriage of a device for me so far.
Nice.
Yeah, so go check it out. There's tons of videos up there, more coming. But you know, I think November is going to be a lot of Evercade content up on the channel, so I'm excited.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, Outer Worlds 2, I'm waiting for it to unlock, David. It's not out yet. Yeah. Because I played Outer Worlds 1. It was okay.
Neat stuff.
So we'll see. That's up.
All right, awesome. And yeah, and as far as me, we got more stuff. Got more stuff coming. There's actually going to be a new mini series. Well, not a new mini series. It's the same mini series I do every year, but it's about that time of year. And tomorrow, I'm actually going to do all the principal photography for that series. So that'll be probably coming in the next week.
And your walk is coming up soon too, right?
That's right. Well, that's actually what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So yeah, so the I'm doing the walk, and it's actually like an organized walk this year.
Nice.
I'm supplanting the Giants Foundation 5K with the walk to end Alzheimer's. So,
nice. Great.
But it's cool because they actually do it at MetLife, and they'll let you in. They let you in the stadium for the last part of the walk. You walk straight in through the tunnel where all the players
you get
come
to go
out.
on the field?
Yeah, you get to go on the field.
Yeah,
The walk ends in the 50-yard line.
It's
Yeah.
just turf, so you can walk, you can pound that to crap and they won't worry about it.
Exactly. And then
That stadium is massive. I've got, as a Seahawks fan, I have a special love for that stadium because we've won our Super Bowl trouncing the Denver Broncos in that stadium.
That's right. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel for that kind of stuff. And I'm actually going to filter Evercade content in those videos because I'm going to go over the Fun for Fives on all of the Neo Geo Pocket or Neo Geo Super Pocket games, I should say. Not Neo Geo Pocket, but Neo Geo Super Pocket.
All right, Crow, Rich.
All right, guys.
Until next
Yeah.
week.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for everyone being here in the chat. Thanks for the channel members, and we'll guys see you guys next week. Bye.
Thanks, Crashline, Immortal Sojourn, Amber Cummings, Joe Whitlush, Alex Groot.